Somebody give God some praise where you are.
Amen.
Hallelujah. I know that He woke me up this morning, so I know He's a good God. Because He saw fit to let me see another day.
Amen.
It's an honor to be here this morning. I thank Pastor Crawford for letting me be here. And it's funny how he got in contact with me. I was in the grocery store buying food, and I was hungry. And I was about to pay for my food, and he yelled out anyway, "Hey, you!" I was like, "Uh-oh, what I do?" I was scared. I didn't want to look back. He's like, "Yeah, you." I was like, "Oh my God, what I done did." He's like, "You that preacher?" And I said, "Yes, sir, yes, sir. I'm trying to figure out what I'm still undone now." I'm like, "What I done did?" And now he's talking to me. He's like, "I want you to come preach at my church for a backpack Sunday." But once again, it's an honor to be among you guys, man. I'm super excited to be here. Now, the thing is, I will preach if you allow me. And I will give you what He has given me to give you guys. But if you have your Bibles, your tablets, your cell phones, whatever you read the Bible from, I need you to turn with me to Philippians 4:19. When you get there, say, "I got it." If you ain't there yet, say, "Hold on, preacher." Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Now listen, I like to talk back. I like when y'all talk back to me. That way I know you're engaged in what I'm saying. So talk back to me now. If I'm going too fast, tell me to slow down, and I will. Philippians 4:19. And it reads, "But my God shall supply all your needs according to His riches and glory by Christ Jesus." Amen. Now I'm going to read that one more time, because this is what the scripture says. It says, "But my God shall supply all your needs according to His riches and glory by Christ Jesus." Now, this is the part of the sermon that everybody can take heed to. And I got to hear you now, because like I said, I like for you to talk back to me. So I need you to look to the neighbor beside you and say, "Neighbor,
Neighbor,
oh neighbor,
oh neighbor,
oh neighbor."
oh neighbor.
The title of the preacher's message is,
The title of the preacher's message is,
When your faith doesn't match your actions.
Your actions.
Okay, now look at the neighbor to the next you and say, "Neighbor,
Neighbor,
oh neighbor,
oh neighbor,
oh neighbor."
oh neighbor.
Subtitle,
Subtitle,
it's my winning season.
it's my winning season.
All right, amen, amen. Now I heard when I was sitting down right here, the young man right here has an organization about sports. And I know a lot of people that play sports, you like to win. Nobody likes to lose, right? Amen. Nobody likes to lose. So the thing about winning, you have to be prepared to win the game. Yeah. You practice all week, you had camp all summer, and now you're just tired. Now listen now. Now the thing about practice, somebody has to give you the strength and the faith to know that you can come and go back and forth from practice. Yeah. See, that faith doesn't just come from the coach that's sitting there telling you to do this and that. That faith comes upon the man above that's telling you, "Child, my son or daughter, you can do this or that." Yeah. See, the faith that God gives you is the same faith that He gave Paul and Silas while they were locked up in the confined space. Now the Bible tells me that Paul and Silas knew, and they figured there was no way out of their situation. But the Bible tells me the more they prayed and sung and lifted up the name of Jesus, the jailhouse began to shake and the prisoners were set free. Now if God can set them free in that situation, how do you feel and what do you think He can do when you're on the deadline of a game, you're down by 4 points and the coach said, "I got the ball, give it to you."
All right now.
Yeah. See, y'all with me, I hear you. How do you feel when the coach says the game's in your hand? Yeah. The ball's in your control. It's up to you. Yeah. That's when you claim it's your winning season. That's the attitude you have to have, just like God has. He knows His children may stray away, but He has the attitude and the wisdom to know that all my children will win. Everything attached to them will win. So you have to understand that the faith you have doesn't come from the man that's telling you on the physical earth, but it comes from the man that's on the spiritual realm. It's just like the woman with the issues of blood. She was sick for 12 long years. Now y'all imagine 12 long years you've been sick. and sitting down. You've been praying. You've been fasting. But you've been getting no results. Think about it. It's been 12 long years. Not 2 weeks. Not a common cold that may last you a few days, but 12 long years. All right? And one day she heard of a man that was going around preaching and healing in the synagogue. And she thought to herself, well, I've been praying and I've been prophesying to myself and I've been speaking things over my life, but God, I'm still sick. Okay. And now she starts to realize, well, let me go see this man that's doing all these works. Now listen, God gives you common sense as well as he gives you wisdom and faith. See, a lot of things, we love to blame God for a lot of things we don't have. But baby, let me tell you, the common sense that he gives you matches the faith that he installed inside of you. So she started to realize, well, maybe if I go see about this man that's been healing people and healing the sick, maybe I can be healed myself. It took me 12 long years to realize that he gave me a common mind of common sense to realize if I go see about him, instead of talking to him and not putting any works into my faith, because I believe the Bible says faith without works is the Bible to me now. See, faith without works is dead. So the woman with the issue of blood, she pursued to go see about this man that was healing people. Now the Bible tells me she didn't ask God to lay hands on her. She didn't say, Jesus, speak life into me. She said, maybe if I touch the hem of his garment. Not his head, not his hands, not his back. But she said, as long as I can touch the hem of his garments, I will be healed and made whole. Hallelujah. She didn't say, let me go see about the guard down the street and see if he can heal me. She said, let me go see about this man I've been hearing about. So the woman with the issue of the blood, she used the faith that he had gave her. But the thing about her being sick for 12 long years, she started to realize, why am I praying and not getting any results? Listen, y'all, I think about it all the time when he laid this on my heart. I said, well, God, if I was sick for 12 long years, I would try to get up and do something. At least go see a doctor and find out how can the situation get better. So she started to realize, well, maybe if I put some works into my faith, maybe if I put some action into my faith, I'll see some results. So she had to encourage herself. She had to look down into herself and say, maybe I can make a change like the young man with the organization. Maybe I can make a change in the city I'm from. Maybe I can make a change within myself to help others. So like I said, she went to the man that was healing and she said, if I can just touch the hems of his garments. Now when I say hems, I'm not talking about the lining of your pants. Listen, God had on a long robe. She got on her knees. Listen, she got up off the bed that she's been on for 12 long years and sick, and she touched the hem of his garments. And after she touched the hems of his garments, she felt something rush over her body. Listen, I believe the Bible says when she felt something rush over her body, she knew right then and there that she was healed and made whole. But she also recognized it, that the faith that he had gave her to get up and put some actions into what she wasn't doing, she started to see results in her life. She started to see that her body didn't feel the way it felt anymore. That player from that basketball team started to see, I can win this game alone, but maybe the things attached to me will win also. So now my team has won with me. See, that's what's wrong with a lot of Christian folk. We love to talk about what we've done, but we don't like to tag along with somebody else and help them when they've got the breakthrough that they need. I'll preach if you allow me. As Christian folk, we love to tell our accolades. But baby, if we can help somebody else out, we should. Because see, I believe the Bible says that when one or two are gathered in his name, oh, what a time it'll be. So if you can think, just like the woman with the issue of blood, maybe if I can act out on my actions and put some work into my faith, doors will start opening, things will start happening, and prosperous things will come to me. So maybe if my sister is doing good, I can praise her for her accolades and watch the blessings start flowing down. Because I believe the oil flows down when the river flows. The oil flows the river flows.
Yes.
See, the thing about God, he's a jealous God. So the whole time you're prophesying and speaking over your life and saying this and that, and he's just looking like, you expect me to work like voodoo. I ain't a doll you can stick and expect something to happen. I'm not a fast food restaurant where you can just order and expect to get it just like this.
Amen.
I'm not a musician when you say boogity bye and something happens. Baby, I'm watching you to see what you're doing so that I can see how my works in you See, when we as Christian folks start to get that, man, the world will be a better place because the blessings that are start coming into your life, you can't stop it because the man that's giving it to you is greater than any other man you know. But just like the Bible says, faith without works is dead. So see, I've realized over my 21 years of living that a lot of things we just can't speak into and expect it to happen. See, baby, the reason you haven't got that house you've been loaning for is because you haven't been working towards the money to put down on it. The reason you haven't got that car you've been wanting is because you won't fix your credit to get that car. The reason you haven't got that job you wanted is because you won't get the paper to get that promotion. See, baby, it's not just that thing of voodoo I said. Sometimes you have to put work into those actions.
Amen. Amen.
One thing the human man can't take from you is your faith.
Amen.
Now listen, they may weaken it, but God will strengthen it right back up to where He can do anything you put to your mind.
Amen.
The thing about faith, you can't lose it because it's something He's built inside of you.
Amen.
See, a lot of us, this is why I love people that love competition. Because see, I believe the people that love competition are the ones where you have to test their faith. Because those are the ones that break easily. Those are the people that don't like losing. But baby, let me tell you, when you lose, there's something behind that losing that can come good out of it. Amen. Let me tell you, when you lose, some good things can come behind that can overcome the loss you just took. You may lose that basketball game, but baby, let me tell you, there may be a coach from the WNBA that has watched you play your heart out in that loss and ready to sign you the next day. There may be somebody watching that organization that see you're not growing, but they may want you to come inside that church and start something bigger. See, the thing about loss is that I love it so much. I love when God sees us fall, because I believe when we fall, He has the strength to pick us right back up. Right back where we were.
Amen.
But in order for Him to do that, He has to see where our faith is. See, He puts us through a processing season to see if we can carry the same load He's been carrying all these years.
Amen.
See, understand, a lot of us complain as soon as something happens. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to pay these bills. I don't know how this rent's going to be due. I don't know how this car payment's going to get paid. I don't know how my kids are going to have supplies for school. Baby, let me tell you something. It's free and easy to get on your knees and pray to the same God you've been praying for that same car, to let Him allow you to have what you've been praying for. See, we don't take the time out of the day to praise God for just anything. We wait to praise Him when we get things that we always wanted. But let me tell you something. I praise Him even when I'm going through hell and high water. I praise Him when things don't even go my way. Because listen, life ain't going to be easy for you. Life ain't going to ever get easy for you. People are always going to label you. This is something I had to realize coming through life. People are going to label you. You could have been a straight A student, never got into any trouble, but a stranger can look at you and be like, they ain't no good.
Amen.
That's just life. You're going to have people, young people, listen to me. You're going to have people that are going to come in your friend circle and they're going to say, I just don't like you.
My Lord. Yeah.
You're going to have people that come around you and be like, I really just don't like you at all. I don't like the way you carry yourself. I don't like because you hang out with her. Well, kids, let me tell you, the reason they don't like you is because they see the favor upon you.
Amen.
They see the Holy Ghost in your life. They see his hand upon you. So that's why they don't like you. See, I believe you don't have to tell people when you've changed and you've done all this and did all this other stuff, Pastor. I believe you don't have to tell people that, because as soon as you step in the room, they should be able to see the glory that has fell upon your life. They should be able to see how you have walked yourself around and he has helped you come out of the very same thing that you were bound in. That's the good thing about God and how he carries us. The only reason they don't like you is because they see the favor upon you.
Amen.
You're going to have a lot of haters.
Amen.
And I'm finna slang talk for a minute. You're going to have a lot of haters. That's just how life works. You're going to have a lot of haters because they didn't make it to college ball. You're going to have a lot of haters because they couldn't play in band. You're going to have a lot of haters because they couldn't play football, basketball, whatever you good in. You're going to have a lot of haters just because they can't make it to the church house.
Amen. Amen.
That's something I had to realize coming up preaching, y'all. I've had a lot of people tell me, I just don't like you. Now you want to go to church. Sometimes you just have to look at them and say, God bless you, and keep walking. That's the only thing you can get out of that. Because you sitting there trying to argue with them only makes the situation worse. Then they get the reaction they've been looking out of you. That's the reaction they want. They want you to be nasty so they can sit there and label you what they already said about you. So the best thing for you to do, young people, and I want to see you do, is you look at them, God bless you, and keep walking. I promise you that'll make them so mad they won't know when to say that, just look at with a stank look. I'm telling you what I know. This is real. Listen, life is about to hit every one of y'all as hard as it can now. Some of you going back to college, high school, middle school, life's about to hit you. Quick testimony, and I promise I won't be before you long. At 17, I had a full ride, sports, basketball, to Limestone College. Now this is what life really hit me, because I really wasn't that smart. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I gotta be real truthful with you. I was 17. I was ready to sign, and the girl I was dating at the time told me these magic words. I'm gonna tell you how weak my faith was. She was like, don't leave. You can stay here, go to school, we can get married. Guess what I did? Stay here. Stayed, got married at 18. Passed up a full ride. Keep in mind, I hadn't played basketball when I got the scholarship for 2 years. That was a blessing and I didn't even know it.
Amen. Amen.
See, that's what happens when you're blind to what he's giving you.
Amen.
So I stayed, got married at 18, ran into some problems. I was young, I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything about paying a light bill and the water bill was separate. Nobody taught me that.
Well,
nobody taught me that. Nobody taught me that the cable bill comes out at the same time as the internet and the Wi-Fi. Hello. I'm trying to make it on Saturday. I was like, I can't do this. Nobody taught me those things.
all right now.
Nobody taught me just because the car payment come out this day don't mean insurance ain't gonna come out. I didn't know that.
All right now.
So now that I've missed the first blessing he's thrown in my way, so I'm having complications in life and marriage and all this good stuff. And then time goes on. Time goes, I get a divorce. I'm 19. Keep in mind, I'm 21 now. I'm 19. So life goes on. I've been preaching, I've been teaching, going around riding. One day, a man calls me from the school in North Carolina. It's a JUCO, small school. He offered me to play for him. I thought about it. I prayed about it. I said, okay, all right, let's do it. The day comes for me, sign again, start school. Somebody else calls me. Another girl. Why are you going? My face weak. Again, I didn't believe in myself. So she says, stay here, you can work, we can live together. No, not marriage, because listen, I told her I wasn't getting married again until I knew I was rich. Right now. Can't go through that. So, I did just that. I stayed, and I worked. Once again, nobody told me that light bill's going to come out regardless if you had it or not. Nobody told me. Time goes on. I lose the house I was in. Time goes on. The cards I had, they're gone. Time goes on. The other stuff that he had allowed me to have, it's gone. Now that all that stuff is gone, she's gone. Amen. So see, this is what comes into effect when stuff happens. People will attach themselves to you as long as you're winning. And as soon as that losing stuff starts to come, you start seeing them walk away. But baby, there's another way they can be depleted from your life. Amen. See, once you put God first in everything you do, he'll start removing people out of your life that's not supposed to be there. The more you talk to him, the more you identify who he is and what he does and who he is in your life, you'll start to see Pookie and Sinead and them stop talking to you. Stop talking to you because they see the favor that he laid upon you.
All right now.
Yeah, I said Pookie and Sinead. I don't know your friends. I told you I'll preach if you allow me. I got to be real with you. But I'm going back to my story. So time goes on. And I get a call from my pastor, my covenant pastor. He just passed away. And he took me on his wing. He taught me a lot. We prayed. I got baptized again. And now I start to feel myself feel different. Feel different in myself. People that used to talk to me are not talking to me anymore. People that used to call me for stuff, they're not calling me anymore. So months after being under his wing, I get a phone call from a company that was looking for a director. Now, y'all, I don't have a degree for this job. I didn't have a degree for this job. Amen. I had no credentials. All I had was a high school diploma and a little bit of organizations I worked with. The man from the company calls me and says, you look good for the job. You have the ambition, but you don't have the credentials we need. He said, I already have somebody lined up, but I'm going to take into consideration what you have. Amen. So I walk into the interview, and the other lady, she's with me. As soon as I walk in, the head officer over the company says, I want him. I don't know how you're going to do it, but that's who I want. Amen. Now keep in mind, the lady that they had in mind is right beside me. So I see her get up and walk out, and the head honcho tells me something went wrong in her paperwork about the job. Now listen, y'all, I have been praying hard about this thing. I've been fasting for weeks. I'm like, God, I need this job. That down payment come out next week, and I need it paid. So the lady beside me gets up to walk out, and the head honcho says something went wrong in her paperwork. Something she did years ago came back up. So he said, you got the job, but what I need for you to do is tell me, how do you fit in this company? Now, I was going to say something real smart, give him a whole lecture. And I was like, nah, never mind, I don't want to do all that. So I simply said, because God gave it to me. The man looked at me, he was like, huh? I said, because God gave it to me. Listen, this lady had the diploma, she had the degree, she had the credentials. I had nothing but a high school diploma. And you're going to sit here and tell me I have to explain to you how I fit? Listen, God put the favor on this job that I needed, and he knew I had worked for it. Because see, this is what the faith, the actions you have to put into your faith. Listen, I just sit on my butt and cry my eyes out to him. I said, God, I got to get up off my butt and do something for this job. So I prayed, I got on my knees and talked to the God, the same God that stripped everything away from me. The same God that took the friends I didn't need away from me. The same God that gave me the wisdom to get up off my behind and do something towards what I had to do. So I simply said, because God gave it to me. He looks at me, he says, you can start Monday. Right now. After that, I couldn't behave myself. I said, excuse me for a minute, let me walk outside. Yes, sir. You would have thought I was crazy. You would have thought something was wrong with me. I might hear at least an hour praise outside by myself. I don't need nobody to praise me. I have to realize that I can do bad all by myself. I had to realize that. But see, young people, the moral of the story is you don't need friends to get to where you need to get. Amen. You don't need a man to get you where you need to get.
All right, now, breathe.
You don't need a woman to get you where you need to get. Amen. The only person you need is God. Yeah. And watch how he moves you through life. Watch how you come from the bottom to the top. Watch how you elevate from where you were to now. Watch how your skills improve from where you were to now. Watch how your organization grows from here to here. I believe in what Pastor said. You'll be worldwide. This time next year, you won't be here. All right. Woo, I'm trying to behave like this. This time next year, you will not be here. I'm trying to behave, y'all.
Go ahead.
This time next year, this will not be your place where you reside. You will be in a bigger city. Amen. Your name will be known.
Amen.
Keep keeping him first. Because I see it. I see your willingness. I see your heart. I see where you're taking all the pain you took. Oh God. I see the pain you took and lashing it out to help others.
My Lord, my Lord.
I see your heart to see others win. Because I believe already everything attached to you is winning. Your family is going to win. That promotion she's been longing for, she's going to get. That job she's been wanting, she's going to get. I know people have been depleting themselves from your life. I know friends that used to hang around you ain't there no more. The reason they ain't there, because they don't like it. Hey, all you got to do is, God bless you. It's simple as that. It ain't no conversation. Oh, why you leave? Don't ask them. God bless you. See, they'll start to realize, well, maybe if I have the same faith, maybe if I get to know the same God that he's serving, maybe I can win too. Amen. But see, that's where the text comes from. It's my winning season. Everything attached to you will win. Amen. The team you play for, everything attached to you will win. Amen. All your classmates that couldn't pass, everything attached to you will win. Amen. You have to realize you don't have to always be a follower. I had to learn that the hard way. Following will get you into a hole you can't get yourself out of. Amen. Right now. But as soon as someone steps up and be a leader, things will happen. The teacher will be so confused. Like, how did he do that? See, a lot of teachers, they label you from what past teachers have told them. I had to realize that. Listen, I grew up in McCormick. Right down the street. So I had to realize everything I did in middle school, they already knew before I got to high school. Amen. So as I'm walking down the hallway, I hear people say, oh, that's brand new. That's who they talking about. I had to realize that. It took me a while to catch on, but everything you do now will affect you in the future. Amen. Just like that lady that had the credentials for that job, something she did back then affected her now. Amen. Be mindful of who you hang around. Yes. Everybody ain't built like you. Amen. Everybody ain't good for you. Amen. Just because they tell you something good, don't mean they're good. Amen. Just because Pookie and Shanae like to party on Friday, get high on Saturday, and come to church on Sunday, doesn't mean that's good for you. Amen.
Go ahead now.
Listen, I wouldn't preach something I ain't know. Amen.
All right now.
I'm being truthful with you. I ain't always been saved. Amen. I just told you, I got married at 18. I couldn't afford a ring at 18. Amen. I didn't know about no bills. Listen, life gets hard. It's going to. But remember, the people that are around you ain't always meant for you.
Amen.
Peer pressure is real. Not just in young people, in older people too.
Amen.
I know a lot of older people that are sitting here and tell me to do something, knowing it ain't right, but they still tell me.
Ain't right.
Not because they think it's right, because they don't know no better.
Amen.
You won't know no better than what you've been taught.
Yes. Yes.
This is why I don't like to hear a lot of people say, I can't forgive them for what they did. Baby, the reason he broke your heart because he never knew how to love.
Amen. Amen.
Just because your father didn't say, I love you, it's because he didn't know how to.
Amen.
He was never taught how to do that thing.
Amen.
He was never taught how to be a father. He couldn't be one.
Amen.
Go ahead now, pray.
See, that word forgiveness is really strong. Because see, a lot of people, they like to hold on to a lot of hurt, especially from people. But baby, let me tell you something. Once you let that load off of your chest, you will sleep better at night. Once you let go of that hurt that he did years ago, you'll start to see other things come to you that you're supposed to let go a long time ago.
Right now.
A lot of common hurt I've been seeing is church hurt. We love to blame the pastor for something we did ourselves.
Amen.
I know that don't happen. That's something I hear so much people call me, man, listen, my pastor told me this and it ain't happened. First thing I ask them, why it ain't happen? This is what they tell me. Because he ain't let it happen. Listen, your pastor ain't God.
Amen. Great. Tell it.
Your pastor ain't God, baby. He's a son of God.
Amen.
God gives him what he needs to feed you.
Amen.
But if you're not taking heed to what he's feeding you,
Well.
and putting some work into it,
Amen.
nothing he says will prosper.
Amen.
Oh man, that church hurt something big. They come to me all the time. I ain't going back to that church. He won't pray for me. See, God gives the pastor the spirit of discernment. See, he knows what and what not to do.
Amen.
See, I realize a lot of Christians have different agendas in the church.
My Lord.
That's good there. A lot of people have different agendas.
Yes.
We got some people that try to be the pastor.
My Lord.
When he ain't here, they trying to run it.
My Lord.
And they just is hell and wicked. And they was before they came through the door. So now the pastor has to get up.
Yes.
He has to do his good preaching. I mean good praying. Because now these spirits are just roaming around that he has to deal with. See, this is the thing I love about a lot of people and what they don't know. Listen, your pastor can only do so much. See, you got some stuff you got to do for yourself. See, this is where your faith gets tested again. See, this is why the pastor can only strengthen your faith so much. But you have to believe in the same God that gave your pastor the strength of faith, the same God that gave your pastor the power to preach what he is and walk in the authority that he has to give you.
Amen.
That's the thing about faith. Look, faith can take you so far. Faith can take you places that the man that gave you the degree, the diploma, and whatever farther. You're looking at a living testimony. No degree. Still got a job. Still have that job. That's what faith can do. That's what leaning on him can do. That's what letting him be your support system can do.
Amen.
Not the friends that want to go out and do other things. Now, keep in mind, I didn't say not to enjoy your life.
Amen.
But there's a difference between enjoying your life and being stupid.
Amen. Amen.
Just like he gives you faith and wisdom, he gives you common sense.
Amen.
And everybody got it.
Amen.
They can look at you and be like, I don't know. They got it.
Amen.
They may not want to use it, but they have it.
Amen.
And it don't take much to use it.
Amen.
Like, you can't sit there and smoke before church. Some people do it. Being here hopping around and hollering, high as a kite. Then when they come off the high, you know when they ain't high no more, they just sit there and look at you like they dumbfounded.
Well,
Then when you try to correct them, I just can't stop. I feel better when I'm smooth. You look at them and you tell them, what you mean by looking better? It make me feel good. Baby, let me tell you something. And I'm going to be real with you. And this goes for smoking, drinking, sexual activity. Listen, that's something big in our generation. We take sexual activity as something that play around with it. Baby, that's something called soul ties that are real. These things are real. And I'm talking to you, I'm going to be as real as I can right now. Listen, that 5 minutes of pleasure that man can give you, God can give you a lifetime of it.
amen. Amen.
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth your life. It ain't worth the blessings you have. It ain't worth slandering your name. Because listen, when that happens, you're just building a name for yourself.
My Lord.
Amen.
All right now.
That's why it's so sacred.
Yes.
That's why it's in the Word. Listen, I know, once again, got married at 18 for the wrong reasons. Life's going to hit you. But the only thing about he's testing your faith. He wants to see how he made you, wonderfully made, beautifully made. He wants to see where that faith he installed in you works.
Amen.
Where the capability that you have goes. So young people, don't forget, your faith is stronger than any man can tell you or woman. It's your winning season, and everything attached to you will win. That goes for school, sports, anything, life, family. Sometimes you ain't got to be the hardball. You don't have to carry your family's load. Because see, I believe the God that I serve is a heavy load carrier. I believe the God I serve is my strong tower.
Amen.
I believe the God that I serve is my sustainer. I believe the God that I serve is my omega and alpha. I believe the God that I serve is my rock when I can't be my weary. I believe the God that I serve is a good and great God. Once you realize when that's what he is, watch how your life turns around.
Amen.
I can't stress it enough. When you keep him first and put him first, things will happen you never thought. You'll start to see that big old Benz you want. You'll start to see that big house you've been looking for on Zillow. You'll see them shoes all Fashion Nova that you wanted last night. That's all I know where y'all shop. You'll see them J's that came out last week you wanted. You'll see these shades and game systems that you've been wanting come to you. But before you can get all that, your faith has to match your actions. In closing, remember, without faith, you lose. Simple as that. Without faith, you lose. But with faith, you win.
Amen.
Thank y'all for having me.